want to just hold it in the middle of the head for a minute. And I think the blueberry bit is now on my nose, sorry. Just jumped out of the shower and I want to show you guys how you can use your facial cups on your face, not only to depuff but also to help give an extra glow and smooth fine lines and wrinkles. Now I am using the Nibu Naturals Nibu facial cups. I've got the large and the small size, and you always need to use product when you're using facial cups on the skin because we need some slip, we need to glide, we don't want tools getting stuck, we want them to glide over the face to work with that lymph and help to boost lymphatic drainage. So I am using my Nibu Glow to Sleep. Just the smell of this helps wind me down for sleep. My little girl likes it as well. She's in the background, I've given her dinner, so hopefully I'll be able to record this without having to stop and start. Hopefully she's okay for a few minutes. You don't need a lot. 3 drops. Remember, you can always add more, you cannot take away. Well, you could wipe it off with a towel, but why would you want to waste that product? The amazing thing about Nibu is they pride themselves on the Icelandic astaxanthin that their products contain. Astaxanthin is amazing for not just your skin, cellular health. If you head on over to Nibu's website, you will find so much education about astaxanthin, and when you use it on your skin, you will see what it does. Now this is actually giving me an extra glow and it's giving me a little bit of extra warmth as well. We're going to pair it with the facial cups. Now, some of the exercises I use 2 at the same time, others I just like to use 1 because it gives me more control over what I'm doing. I'm going to use the large size for now, and I'm just going to open up at the collarbones and start moving lymph or toxins or waste that is mobilized through and evacuated from the body via the lymph. That's how we move this all around and get it out of the house. Often it stagnates and it stays in the house. So we want to mobilize it and move it around. Just imagine you did a big spring clean, or you put all your rubbish in the kitchen bin, but you never move the kitchen bin out of the kitchen. Breathe as you go. And we're going to open up behind the ears now, the post-auricular lymph nodes, because these tend to get quite stagnated and glide down. Now this is where, if you're using your facial cups for the first time, you might find it's quite difficult to use 2 at the same time. So just use 1 and then move on to the other side. Once I hit the jawline, I prefer to use 1 at the same time rather than 2, and I'm going to show you why. So you're looking to squeeze, let go of the squeeze, and then you've got a bit of a suction and be gliding up. Now, when I use 2 at the same time, if you find that you're adding too much pressure, it's great to do 2 at the same time because I feel I can't apply enough pressure when I'm using 2 at the same time. Now, there's a sweet spot of how much pressure you want to apply. I've worked underneath the jawline, we're going to go on top now. It should never be painful. It should always glide. We don't want to get things stuck. We don't want to just hold it in the middle of the head for minutes because that's when you are going to get that circle left behind. We want to move. This is not static cupping, this is running, gliding cups. This is really good. 3 to 6 movements for each facial part. You could do more if you wanted to, but if you're short on time, then 3 to 6 is plenty. When you've got consistent routine, you do this every day, and that's when you're really going to see changes to your skin. I'm in Spain, and I've been spending more time in the sun, and I find that my skin just looks so much better if I've done this at the end of the day, especially when I've been exposing it to sun. That's part of my daughter's dinner. She loves blueberries. In case you're thinking, why didn't that girl clean her hands before she started recording this video? I did, and then I got caught up looking after the baby. So we're going right across the cheekbones now. I'm just going to do 2 here. You'll see why in a moment. And I think the blueberry bit is now on my nose, sorry. I'm sure there's someone here who can relate. We're going to take the smaller tool now, okay, because we want to work with the eye area. Find the nasal bone. I go into more detail on how to work with the eye area and smooth fine lines and wrinkles in another video, which is available. You can find that on my YouTube channel. Now, I'm actually not working on the eye area. I'm working on the eye area, but I'm not touching or gliding over that eye area. I'm just underneath, do you see? And I'm following the bone. You can even squeeze, let go, and then just circle. This is really good for the crow's feet. Remember, breathe. Don't hold the breath. Squeeze, let go, and glide. Try to relax your eyebrows so the forehead can soften. Back to the large tool. And we're going to glide over the brows 3 times. Middle of the brows, or middle of the forehead. Along the hairline, all the way down to the ear. Yeah, how much I love Wrinkles. I forgot to show you one more thing with the precision tool. Just underneath the brows. Try to relax your eyebrows as you go. I'm going to do 6. I'm holding my hand like this because it stops me from lifting my eyebrows, because I lift my eyebrows a lot when I'm concentrating. Try not to go too low because we don't want to be working with this delicate area of the eyes. We're working along the bone, along the brow bone. And release. Thank you so very much for joining me, or for joining us. I really hope you found that helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please like. If you want more, please subscribe. And if you think it will help anybody you know, please do share this on. Thank you so very much from me and my little one. The reason my top is no longer on is that I've given her a very messy dinner and I'm trying to keep the washing down. Have a great evening, everyone.